Thank
Hi. So,
also. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Nipul,
Hi.
yes.
I'm
During the
sorry, I
break
was only
for
able to
us.
attend the last one, which was very interesting. So, I'm just waiting for the winners myself now.
Okay, great. And we'd like to actually tell everybody about Nipun because how well he has kind of got everybody onto this platform of how to present online. And I think the brains behind the presentation go to, I think, Nipun. And would you like to kind of elaborate on, how you are, Nipun, could you kind of give a small little brief about yourself? That would be very interesting for others to know.
About what I am doing.
Yes, obviously. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, basically work broadly. I just work on telling stories about people, about cultures, and I just
नहीं तो वो
use
1
different
या 2
mediums.
में हम किस ऑर्डर में बोलेंगे तो पहला
Uh,
शायद दूसरे वाले स्कूल का
Sir,
बोलना चाहिए
Hetty ma'am?
I think secrets पता चल जाएंगे अभी मैत्री के.
इनकी सीक्रेट्स बंद करनी पड़ेंगी. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So I was just saying that I just tell stories broadly and find different mediums and different ways to tell those stories. Sometimes the stories are through photography, sometimes through videos. All, ultimately, I just feel that I'm a storyteller by writing, taking photos. Um, in fact, one thing I missed this time, which I really wanted to do, was also just discussing a little bit more about virtual photo shoots, because now we are not able to go outside. A lot of times, I mean, even in the future, there'll be times when we are not able to go outside to take interviews and all, where we can really use these, Zoom calls and other things uh, to basically do interviews and do all of that. Oops, I think there's somebody at the door. Huh.
Yeah, Nipun.
Yes. So yeah, I was just trying to say that, now since we have the opportunity and we have good amount of data, we can even use the virtual mediums like Zoom and FaceTime and Skype to do all the interviews, talk to people around the world without even, taking a train to the places. So yeah, this is it. And I really loved the last presentation because I was only able to attend it. I'm so sorry. But I'm really hoping to uh, have a look at the video, which is because since it's recording.
Yeah. So there've been a lot of recordings and a lot of presentations which the children have done, which we will obviously share with you. And because you've been the key person behind trying to teach all these children. And what about? Could you share something about Nepal? I mean, how your work at Nepal, and especially through the doors you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, I was actually there to uh, build houses after the earthquake, since I'm also an architect. So it's just there to work with the Buddhist monks and nuns and rebuild their houses during the earthquake, after the earthquake. But what happened was that, uh, architecture projects are always delayed, and this one was also delayed. So I ended up staying there for 2 years instead of like 6 months. And in that time, I was just exploring around the city of Kathmandu and other villages. And I started noticing that I'm taking photographs of a lot of doors. So, I mean, just that idea on how do you understand a city, a country, through just one of the mediums. For example, just through doors. So, I just started talking to people, meeting people on the streets, reading about it, visiting libraries, understanding how the doors of Kathmandu, doors of Nepal, can tell us so much about the culture of the country. They were like, for example, uh, there's a Gorkha regiment in India, in Nepal, and in Britain also. So people whose basically parents whose children are now in the Gorkha regiment in England, they put a kukri symbol with a queen's crown on their doors. So it's like a a reflection of what they want to present to the world. At the same time, you can identify if a house is a Buddhist household or a Hindu household just by looking at the eyes painted on the doors. If the eyes are like meditative, half opened, it means it's a Buddhist house, because Buddhism is about balance. If the eyes are fully open, then it means it's a Hindu house, because Hinduism is about extremes. So all these little things I collected, documented, photographed, and now working on a book on it, and hopefully something good comes out of it.
That's great. That's great. And this concept of the photo montage is I mean, could you be more descriptive about it, and how maybe if you could share some of your ideas of how we could kind of further go about working on it? Yeah.
I mean, photo collages are generally. I mean, I really feel that it's a very, it's an exercise where we work with our hands. So what I used to do was I used to go and buy secondhand magazines, and I just, I used to tear up photographs and then paste them together and make a story out of it. So, and this is what photojournalism is about. You tell stories through pictures, and it's not necessary that those pictures are connected, but you connect those pictures together to form one story. And this is what editors do. This is what cinematographers, film editors do. They connect different parts, different visuals, different pictures together, and they make a story out of it. So, for example, the same 5 photos can tell 100 different stories if the sequence is changed. So just try. Everybody can do this exercise of just getting let's say, get today's newspaper and make a collage out of it. Just take fix a size of A3 page and cut the images and paste them together to make a story. It's just like making a painting or making a caricature. And interesting bit will be that everybody's stories will be different.
Great. I mean, I think, yeah, Aruna, you're back in.
Yeah, I'm back in, but I wanted to say, I must say sorry because I never said Nipun's name, because he's part of the workshop and main person who did the presentation and Sonal Nipun. So I missed him. So I must say Nipun was has been there, part of our workshop all through and through. So
Yes.
Finally.
No, I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't follow up the workshop at all. I just on the first day and the last day.
And I have to correct all of you when you use the past tense, because the workshop is on, going forward.
The workshop is on. That's right. True.
It's just the first step of, I think, many interesting steps to follow. Thank you so much.
Yes.